Good morning, traders. Venderman here with FuturestraderElite with your pre-market prep on 3:30. We're looking at the 4-hour chart here. Looks like it tried to make some moves overnight. Decent little drive. So we're on the 4-hour. Okay, down here you can see I got this 38.2 fib on the yearly here. That's this line at 23,002, which is right in line with the S2 pivot or S1 pivot right here at 998. The golden pivot is at 487 right up here. So, you know, to think about getting on the bullish side, we need to, really take this up here, take this wick out. We have this imbalance zone up here, this red zone, just above a 4-hour zone. And really, on this 4-hour chart, we need to start putting in some decent candles here, get our way, work back up to, 24,000 or so. If they can't really get above this golden pivot, or say they come up here where this 4-hour zone is and this R1 pivot, if they can't, I'm going to be looking for rejection at any one of these levels for another leg down. It's interesting to me that they put this in and wick down. This is about 90 points away from hitting this 38.2 fib on the yearly. I find that interesting. So I think if we get another leg down, we need to be looking at that. And then the 50% fib is 21,881 is the 50% fib on the yearly. That's something else I've had in mind as far as play, and the way they keep driving this down, it's a possibility. But overall, things are just so bearish right now on the market. Let's hop it over to the 1 hour. Pull up my crosshair that way I can read levels at the same time. All right, so down here, we're going to start down here. This 4-hour zone is 92, 2392 to 23,102. Then you got 192 to 202 right here. You can see we're going through this 4-hour zone, which is 443 to 453. And then that next one is up there at 603 to 613, plus the 50 EMA is coming down into that. It's interesting to see they're pushing through this 4-hour zone this morning. We'll see how that works out. This imbalance zone up here is from 710 to 610. And then that's all as high as I'm going to go right there, because we'd have to make all this drive, get through all this resistance up to this imbalance zone, and then you got your R1 pivot at 743. If it could do all that, that would allow it to sweep the 50 EMA on the 1-hour chart, fill the imbalance, maybe tag it. Then that 4-hour zone is right above that pivot, 758 to 768. I can't see it getting any higher than that unless they want to make some moves in the market and make the structure look different here. Ideally, we got to think that we're still in a bearish trend until they can prove us wrong. I'm going to be looking for areas of rejection. We'll hop this down to the 15-minute real quick. See if there's anything worthwhile looking there. Now, see, looking at the 15-minute chart, this is a really nice grind up here. We'll see how this holds out starting out our week and how well they can maintain this today, or if it's just going to drop off. I can't really see. There's not much imbalance on the 15-minute chart going up yet. It's kind of filling everything it's putting in. And then, of course, right now on the 15, you're coming up to the golden pivot, and then you have this zone box from last week where that triple bottom was at. on the higher time frame, it's 530 to 510. You know, they could get back up in here and reject. Just like when they swept it and bounced back here, come back through, and look at these wicks that came back into that before it dropped hard. So you could be thinking that there's a possibility if they sweep that golden pivot, they could tag his zone box and then drop again. That's all I'm going to have for pre-market prep this morning. Hope to see you guys on the live stream at the New York Open. If it's your first time here, we live stream 5 days a week. Come join the Discord and check things out over there. And I will see you guys in a little bit. Hope you're having a great morning.